Hello, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to the first official UKPW Big Fat Wrestling Quiz Tag Team Elimination Tournament. I am your host, the mouthpiece from the Southeast, Kieran Cross, and tonight I'm delighted to welcome our first team. From the Tea and Tights podcast, we have Dan and we have Andy. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Thank you. A live video debut.
Dal Jones, behave yourself. It's the one time I'm in charge. You're in charge of me every other time. So, okay, a gentleman who those who are experienced in British wrestling shouldn't really need any introduction. He was formerly known as a Turkish Delight. It is the one and only Mr. Omer Ibrahim. Welcome.
Evening. How are we doing?
Fantastic. Thank you for joining us. It's been great to see you after all these years. Looking very well.
Hiding away, being dormant.
Really surprised for those that know about your extensive rivalry with the man that you're, I'm sure, reluctantly teaming with. It is the current UKPW champion, Mr. Dow Jones. Welcome,
thank you.
Dow.
Yes, thank you.
You say rivalry. Normally that involves like exchanging wins and losses. But I don't think you've beaten me at all.
Not now. We've got a match to win. You've been summoned for your wrestling knowledge. I have wrestling knowledge. Let's win this together. Then we can have the match later.
Oh,
okay.
See, just the face down. I'd love to see that.
Do we get to the finals and then like turn on each other and I'll put you through the stage or something?
Let's behave at least in the first match.
Fair enough.
You have to get past the first round first.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Welcome to everybody, whether you're joining us live on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube. Big welcome to you guys. Feel free to comment and in the comments description, give you some shout outs as well. Play along if you'd like to. Just be mindful that, unfortunately, due to the platform we're using, the guys can see the comment section as well. So please try to refrain from posting your answers until maybe after the round is finished. So, guys, we have 5 rounds. 4 of which are going to be a total of 6 questions, 3 questions each to you. You are able to confer. Okay, so let's get started. The very first round is based on the WWE Royal Rumble. So question 1, this is going to go to the our guests from Tea and Tights podcast. Who were the first 2 entrants in the 1989 Royal Rumble? Quite an easy one. The very first 2 entrants into the 1989 Royal Rumble match.
Axe and Smash.
Is that your answer? Axe and Smash of?
Demolition. Axe and Smash of Demolition.
You guys are absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
You got that so fast.
Demolition, one of my favourite intros to a Royal Rumble match ever.
It is a great
Didn't they do it again the year after?
Pretty much.
Omer and Dow. Who did Hulk Hogan eliminate last to win the 1991 Royal Rumble match?
Well, it depends if you ask him.
Is it? I think, Mr. Ibrahim, I think it is either Earthquake or Brian Knobbs. I don't know which one it is. It's one of them 2.
So it was a big guy. I think it was Earthquake. I can't remember quite, but is that where we're going?
Let's go with Earthquake. Yeah,
Dow, are you agreeing with him because you're worried he's going to squash you again, or are you just genuinely...
I'm being nice.
Okay, Earthquake. You guys, absolutely, it was Earthquake. John Tens Up was the man indeed. Okay, back to Dan and Andy. Who eliminated the British Bulldog in the 1997 Royal Rumble match?
I have an idea. Andy, do you?
I'm drawing a blank on this one. So who are you thinking?
I'm thinking Foley.
I'm going to go with Foley. I'm going to trust him.
You both agreed on Foley?
Mm-hmm.
That is incorrect. It was, in fact, the King of Hearts, Owen Hart. It was whilst they were still a tag team. Left a little bit of argument at ringside there.
Tag teams arguing, eh?
Whoa. Never seen anything like it. Okay. Omer and Dow. Which tag team defeated Lance Storm and William Regal to win the World Tag Team Championship at the 2003 Royal Rumble pay-per-view?
For some reason, I think, what year? Sorry, 2003.
2003.
Oh, in my head.
Go on. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, for some reason, I thought it was like RVD and Kane.
That's exactly where I was going. Was that the year he unmasked?
I think it is. Was the year Kane was unmasked. That is correct, yeah.
Yeah, I think
that was them. Yeah.
Let's do this. Should we do the screen high five?
I remember it being a title change, but if you're saying like they defeated them for it then I think, yeah.
It looked kind of like you had a flipper at that point when you were going for your high five.
I don't know left and right.
That's
I'm so much bigger than yours. There we are. Yeah.
Okay. Is that your final answer, Kane and Rob Van Dam? Unfortunately, that is incorrect. It was actually the Dudley Boys. Also, equal start for you guys. Okay, Dan and Andy. Who did Ric Flair defeat in a career-threatening match at the 2008 Royal Rumble pay-per-view?
Oh, I think I know that.
Yeah, I think I might.
No pressure, guys.
I'm thinking Batista.
Brady Bunch.
What are you thinking?
I
do that thing where I just become a beard.
Not thinking that, but I'm willing to go with it.
Who are you thinking?
Mine, Batista.
We're going to go with Batista.
That is incorrect. It was actually the current leader of the Hurt Business, MVP.
Yes, I did know that.
Okay. Omer and Dal. The New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, won the WWE Tag Team Championship on the pre-show of the 2014 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Who did they beat to win the titles?
The pre-show? God, you only watch that now. You don't really pay for it.
Yeah,
Pre-show 2014, right? So that was their. God, was that really their return in 2014?
Yep.
So it's either going to be the New Day or the Usos.
Oh,
It's around that time, right? So the Bar was a little bit later because the Bar was when the Hardys returned, and the Dudleys weren't around then. And about that period was when Bubba came back in the Rumble, but Devon didn't.
Usos. That sounds
Usos?
like a good guess. Yeah.
I don't know because they tabled Xavier Woods, but that was on a pay-per-view.
I don't know. I think
it's a 50-50 with them, isn't it? I've got a strange feeling it was the New Day. I mean, they've won it so many times they had to lose it a few. It's a weird brag, but
they did hold them titles for a long time.
That's true. Did they bring them in to be the ones that upset it? No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to say Usos.
Okay,
I don't know.
I don't remember him feuding with the Usos at all.
No.
So I love the Usos. I'm a big fan of the family. So
I think like Kieran Cross has made this question up. It didn't happen.
It happened.
It's not on the pre-show. It doesn't count. It's not canon. It's like the Star Wars. It's like the old EU Star Wars books. Doesn't happen. Doesn't matter. Corin Horn doesn't exist anymore.
I'm sure it happened. I do when I do these questions. I do go.
You can tell me that to work, brother. I can't pick between those two. I got 51% New Day, but yeah, you pick.
Yeah, I'm going.
You're going with Usos. You both would have been incorrect. It was actually Cody Rhodes and Goldust.
Was it?
It makes sense. If you're going to beat someone, beat them.
Yes.
Was it Cody? Was it Cody or was it Stardust?
I had actually almost forgotten they even held the tag titles together, to be honest. It was that forgettable, unfortunately.
There's that story that everyone assumed they were going to face off at WrestleMania and then never did.
It was, I think it was around at the time just before the whole Stardust thing. I think it was.
Oh, was it just before that?
What led up to the Stardust? I think. Right at the end of round one, you guys are tied with 1 point each. Round number 2, like I said,
high scoring.
Is based on
we don't win as long as we don't lose.
It's based on WCW's Halloween Havoc event.
Oh God,
Jimmy. We don't mention him now.
Dan's flexing his fingers. He thinks he's on.
Okay, Dan and Andy. At the very first Halloween Havoc in 1989, who defeated Brian Pillman to retain the NWA United States Championship?
I'm going to say that was Austin. I think it's when they split the two and Austin would go on to hold the title until he lost it to Hacksaw.
Right, bearing in mind, it's 1989.
Hold on, I've got to listen to the Jim Cornette podcast.
Yeah.
That's a very kind suggestion.
Oh, yeah.
I think Steamboat?
Steamboat would be a good guess. Go with Steamboat. We're going to go with Steamboat.
Steamboat? Ricky Steamboat, yeah? That's what you're going with. You are incorrect. It was actually Lex Luger.
Oh.
The Lex Express.
Love the Lex Express.
Team Fragile.
That's just my spine. I'm old.
Okay. This might be another tough one. It might not be. At the very first Halloween Havoc in 1989 again, which wrestling legend served as the special guest referee in the Thunderdome match? Oh, I wonder when WWE ripped that one off. Thunderdome match, which saw Terry Funk and the Great Muta team up to face Ric Flair and Sting. Who was the special guest referee in that match?
So Terry Funk, Muta, Steamboat.
Sting, Ric Flair. The only thing I will say is they are in the current WWE Hall of Fame. That's all I can say.
I have watched every Great Muta WCW match. And I know... Who the hell was it?
I pass. I can't picture it.
Oh, wait. Sting.
Oh.
Well, Sting was teaming Ric Flair. So
yeah,
Sting,
I was about to say Sting was in the match.
He's fine. No, that's... Is it the one where he spat the fire out?
Maybe. I can't confirm.
You have no clue what I'm on about. There was a fire.
Sorry, guys.
At the top of the cage, and Muta misted the fire out. It was brilliant. Hold on, so when I said Steamboat, you thought I said Sting? I don't think that's my problem.
I'm sorry. Sting. Yeah, that's what I sorry.
So Sting, Flair. Okay, so there's two feuds going on.
89.
89, yep.
Hall of Famer.
He's a WWE Hall of Famer currently. Yeah, and the match was Terry Funk and the Great Muta against Ric Flair and Sting.
They did have some random cameos in WCW.
It was probably like RoboCop or something.
Who's not in the Hall of Fame? But
he should be. Who would
is it someone really like?
All those guys feuded, apart from Funk. Well, no, I mean Muta feuded with everybody but Funk.
Maybe think along the Hall of Fame. Who's in the Hall of Fame? I know there's a lot of names in the Hall of Fame, but who potentially in the Hall of Fame?
Donald Trump.
Could have not Trump.
Is it someone particularly, like
it's not a celebrity. Right, I'll put it this way. He's not in the celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame.
It's not a real hall.
Is it someone who I think this is a bit like I seem to remember WCW kept trying to have digs at the WWF, and like I remember later on, like in 93, 94, they had like Andre. They would try and get these people in. So it's not Andre, but I'm wondering if it's like a WWF legend to try and nip them.
Someone like Sammartino or someone like that.
Yeah. Right,
I'm going to give you 15 more seconds while I do a couple of shout outs.
We've got to do an hour. Jesus Christ, these boys don't know anything about working at time, do they? He's trying to go home already.
I was about to suggest there needed to be some sort of time limit.
No.
If I don't know the rules, if you haven't explained it, it's no old God. I'm going to pin you on the outside.
Sammartino. Let's just do that.
Go on then, yeah, let's try that. Yeah. Big Bruno.
Who you've gone with?
Bruno Sammartino.
If it's Sting.
Oh, you both agreed on that, yeah?
Yeah.
Bruno Sammartino? You are correct.
I think they got too many hints. That's what I think.
Actually, in fairness, Andy, shut up.
Al Jones has already got the fix on. He's paid it off.
God, for guys who do a podcast, I've got no idea about taking up airtime, have they? Which one's
easy,
by the way?
Easy. Okay. Back to Dan and Andy. And for this, I'm only giving you 2.3 seconds to answer your question. Okay.
Do a lot
at the 1991 Halloween Havoc, who did Lex Luger defeat in a 2 out of 3 falls match to retain the WCW World Heavyweight Championship?
2 out of 3 falls.
2 out of 3 falls at the 1991 Halloween Havoc event. For the he retained the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't Flair.
Wasn't Sting. Wasn't Vader. Simmons. I like.
I was thinking Muta, but Simmons.
Ron Simmons.
Go on then.
Ron Simmons. You agreed, yeah?
Ron Simmons.
It was Ron Simmons.
Yes.
Woo! We've got Bobby Preston in the team. Too sweet to you, Bobby. Jack
back on the scoreboard.
As everyone knows, easy one. He says, "Well, Ted's never an easy wrestling question for Fenton." As we had some of you may have seen last week. Okay, guys. We are on to question number 2 for Dow and Omer.
We'll be faster this time.
Who defeated Sid Vicious in a singles match at Halloween Havoc in 1993?
Sid Vicious. Who defeated Sid Vicious? I wasn't saying he beat him. Jesus. Your inability to hear me is not my problem.
No,
no, you're in past. Ability to talk is
fight.
Wait, no, he's over there. Still don't know me left and right.
No, don't know. Pass.
It's misleading. I keep to throw this one out.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't work that one out.
What year was it?
1993. I'll repeat one more time. Who defeated Sid Vicious in a singles match, Halloween Havoc, 1993? I mean, it might even be worth stabbing the dark, Dale, if you're not sure. I mean,
trying to think so he was who? That was his. Yeah, okay. I know what the words are in my head.
I've got Jake Roberts in my head for some reason. Around that period is when he left the WWF, joined WCW. Rick Rude is also on my list.
Oh.
I'm just trying to think of people that had randomly.
If they only just left, would they have run over Sid yet, though? Do you know what I mean? Were they putting him in against? So it's going to be someone.
Vader? Is that too early?
Okay, guys.
Oh, yeah. Battle of the Power Bombs?
Yeah, let's go with Vader.
I'm pushing for an answer.
Yeah.
Who are you going with?
Yeah, Vader. Let's do Vader.
You going with Vader?
Darth Vader. That's who we're going for.
That is incorrect. It was Sting.
On
the other one, and you didn't. It's not.
It's Sting.
You can't get the staff around here.
Back to Dan and Andy.
Yeah, man.
Which female wrestler defeated Disco Inferno in a singles match at Halloween Havoc in 1997?
I think. 97.
I think I know this.
Yeah, well, it's your question. Go for it.
I think it's Medusa. What do you think, Andy?
Yeah. Medusa.
You going with Medusa? Okay, unfortunately, that was incorrect. It was actually Jacqueline.
Really?
4-letter word.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, final question of round 2 for Omer and Dow. At the final WCW Halloween Havoc pay-per-view in 2000, Goldberg defeated which team in a handicap elimination match?
Chronic?
Yeah, it's not the one where he knocked himself out, is it? Again.
Again, I can't confirm, deny it.
Big Daddy Bonk.
I've got Chronic. I don't know why I've got Chronic.
Yeah, in 2000 they were. Yeah. See, Chronic or like O'Hare and that lot.
Yeah, sure.
Because that was 2000, 2000. What was that? Yeah, that was 2000. They were really pushing. No, if they were really pushing them, they would have made Goldberg run through them. So I think Chronic.
Yeah, let's go with Chronic. Speed it up from earlier.
You are correct. It was Chronic.
Yes.
Hey. They were cool until you realised they weren't.
Fucking Adam Bomb, wasn't it?
Yes, exactly. I used to like their music where at the beginning it was just like Chronic.
Chronic.
Oh,
And then Undertaker and Kane just ran through them.
Yeah.
Right, round three. This is where we're going to go a little bit outside the box. We're going to do something a little bit different. It is what we call Never Mind the Headlocks. It is a fun take on Never Mind the Buzzcocks. What will happen is each team member will have to hum a specific wrestler's entrance theme, and your partner needs to get it. This is where it gets interesting. If your partner cannot get it, it gets conferred to the opposition team for an opportunity to steal points. Now, right, Dan and Andy, which one of you two want to start first?
Can I confirm that it's just humming?
Oh yeah, can we bomb?
I mean, anything but lyrics and just noises with your mouth. That doesn't mention any lyrics or words. Yeah, you're fine.
I'm assuming you're a bit more music suggested than I am.
Yeah, noises from you. Yeah, if you want to do it on Shooting Star style with your like that, do it that way. If you want to do it any other way, then you can. Then, yeah. So which one of you guys want to go first?
I'll go first.
You want to go first? Right. Can I ask all three of you to look away momentarily, please?
Can we look now?
I apologize.
Damn, that doesn't sound good.
Donald Trump. Right,
there is a slight issue with this otherwise perfect game. What if the person doesn't know it?
Then you don't know it. You pass it. This is what will happen. If you don't know it, obviously your partner's not going to know. Therefore, I will perform it, and then for the other team, and if the other team get it, then they get the points. So, do you know it or not?
I haven't got a bloody clue.
Okay, so the mouthpiece steps up.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Here we go. Right, so now this is for Omer and Dow. Are you ready?
Okay.
As I'll ever be.
Okay, you might get it from the beginning. Right. Boom.
Okay.
I can turn the live stream off if you need it.
It doesn't even matter. I would have never got it.
I actually it's it goes, I need a little place to call my own.
Oh.
But myself where I can be alone. Is it Tori Wilson?
It is! It is! I'm happy because I thought myself look ridiculous for nothing.
Full disclaimer, didn't spend ages on the PS2 watching their music videos.
Yes!
Oh god, I remember that function. Yes.
Yourself in those days. So yes, you get the bonus point.
Oh, that was hard.
I would have never got it, Dan, even if you did know it.
That was a bit unfair for those guys.
Something hard one.
Okay, right. Omer, Dal, who wants to go first for your team?
I just did some singing there, so do you want to have a go this time?
Okay, Dow Jones sings. Here we go. Okay.
All right. Can everyone else look away, please?
I'm just going over here. I'm not Donald Trump in myself.
Right.
Sorry, Dal.
What have I? Wait, hang on. Oh, sorry. Hold it. I actually legit have no idea how that goes.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to look, and then you can guess.
You really don't know.
Not a clue. Not
Are you stitching me up because you just happened to?
Can you tell us we can look back?
That's it. Give us the point back.
Yeah, legit.
we can get it.
For you, then.
We can get it.
To just get him singing every song is brilliant.
I
Right.
could have just done that, shouldn't I? Really? Great.
Go.
Okay.
You guys get this.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I will give you money.
I've got you. Oh, good. Pay rise, please. Okay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Colour just dropping from my face as it goes on.
Yeah, I can hear it now. I've never.
Come on, guys. Do you have an idea?
Dan, what do you got?
It's not.
You can't cross this question now, so.
We're gonna have to give a guess of something. Let's just go completely.
Give it a go, yeah, of course. Well, then.
D'Lo Brown.
He'd have wobbled his head more for that.
Yeah,
No, it's got to be a white. Like Ace. What would an Ace Ball? Riders of the Apocalypse or whatever they were bloody called.
Oh, Disciples of the Apocalypse.
Yeah, them. We're just gonna guess them. It just sounds a bit rocky. DOA.
Yeah,
that's a good answer.
It was actually Tommaso Ciampa's current NXT theme.
That's it. Oh, what a song!
Yeah, no,
I'm not
AEW guy.
NXT at the moment. If it's not NXT UK,
it's one of the best products out
NXT UK is
yeah,
better.
AEW is one of the best products out there. I agree.
Yeah.
NXT UK is better.
There's that Jones who hasn't even got the obvious idea who that was.
I could bring up half the bloody roster and tell them what you're saying.
This now goes to the next member of Tea and Tights. Are you ready? Everyone else, please look away.
Go on. Let's have a look, see.
Don't hate me.
What we got?
I don't know whether it's kind of like I don't know that size. I don't know it, or it's kind of like a.
Yeah, it's just, I'm like I'm trying to think. I'm like
You've got to tell us where we can look back. We're just weirdly side-eyeing the camera.
You can look. Everyone can
Jesus.
look.
What a host.
Right.
Do you know it, Andy?
No, I cannot think of it in my head right now. I can think of a thing I could give it away, but there's just no way. I can't do the actual thing.
You guys.
I could do charades.
You really are stitching me up. You really don't know.
I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I don't know. It's gonna be some sort of upbeat, but no.
Okay, Omer and Dal, a chance for you to steal the points again.
Go on, Kieran.
I'll stitch myself up with this one.
Yep.
Right. Right. Oh, bloody hell. How to start it. Okay. Dim, 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 dim.
Honestly, if I was to have guessed, that's exactly how it would have been.
No, he's got me on that one.
I feel like I know it.
The thing I've got is he said it was like upbeat.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, I've given too much away here.
Yeah, I was wondering if it's like a Bailey type.
I was thinking, but that's like burner, but that could he might just not be able to sing. He might not know what music is. I can't read. He can't do music. That's the closest I've got. Something upbeat. Yeah, go on. Yeah, Bailey.
You are correct.
Hey!
Just that little bit of giveaway and.
No girls' music again. Disclaimer. Didn't work. I prefer a Karen music anyway. That's amazing.
We're not doing well here. Hopefully they won't know this one again.
That was difficult.
I might just refuse to sing.
No, this will be for Omer.
Okay, yeah, I'll see if I know this one.
Okay, if you other guys could look away, please.
Feel free to give a couple of hints, like.
Yeah, stay holding. Go for it,
Dal,
Kieran.
Can you look away?
Look away, Dal. It's me.
Oh, I thought I was singing it.
Well, I don't know. You tried to do the first one. I might be the only one I need to sing.
Yeah, this is Omer's got to do this one.
Oh, okay, fine.
Okay.
Can't.
Like this all night.
Yes.
That's not even a song.
It's a theme. And considering it was the same one for pretty much years in every company you pretty much worked in.
Yeah, I introduced him once. I'll drop that name. Did anybody want to help me pick it up? We're done. You can look back.
Yeah,
Host won't do that. I'll do that. Come on.
Oh, thank you. There we go.
It's like just noises, really. It's not so much music, is it?
Yeah, it's let's not describe the
most
song.
of the charts today.
It'd be me, but it's just a slow plod and like a. Do you know what? I'm going to let you sing it because like it's just.
But if I sing it, it goes.
There's noises.
Go on, Omer. We need the point. We need the point.
The problem is I think this is one of the most easily worked out things if you knowledge of wrestling's good. It's one of the most like giveaways
in a pub in Coventry.
So it's up to you. You can pass to the other guys.
I can't think what noises I could make for this.
All right, okay, so go back to Dan and Andy. Chance to steal me. Right, here we go. Dun 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 dun. Alex is cottoned on. He's cottoned on. I think that's the rest of it because I only used to remember the beginning of it because a lot of the time we used to just run to the ring. But the intro bit should have just given it away. I'll do it one more time for you. Dun 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 dun. Come on.
It's challenging.
Certainly,
I'm gonna go with an extreme superstar.
Oh.
I'm going to suggest somebody that may possibly not have enjoyed the bodyboard.
Okay,
I'm going to milk it. Someone with more scars than Foley.
Okay.
Is it Sabu?
It is Sabu.
Yeah.
Homicidal, genocidal, suicidal. And that's normally how I feel at the end of this quiz.
Okay. You get two chances each. So this one goes back to Dan and Andy. So if everyone else can look away.
Hold a minute. It's my turn, yeah? Cool.
Yeah, it's your turn, so.
Right.
Come on, Dan. You got to know this one. We're not doing well on this one, so come on.
To know this one.
Can't see it. Can't see it.
You can't see it?
It's just.
I can't see it. Move it towards the screen a bit more. Oh, there we go.
Got it.
Right.
Oh, sorry, he knows, yes. I think. Yes. Okay.
I don't know how it goes.
I'm back.
No, you know who it is because he wrote it down.
Oh, yes, I do. I think I'm going to look a complete prat if I got it wrong.
It's a gadget.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I love that one. That's a good. If I've got it right, that is a good version of that.
It gives it away. I thought it was clear.
Oh. No. For some reason, I got Pest in my head.
Nobody in the comments give it to him. Nobody in the comments.
No.
Yeah, we wouldn't want that to happen, would we?
I'm gonna have to push you. Do you want to do it just one more time for him, just to give it?
Yes, one more time.
One more time.
One more time.
Oh.
I can't get it, man. I don't know.
Okay, Darwin, it's over to you. Still a point.
I believe it is the five-time WCW
Oh, God, it is.
It was Booker T, the five-time WCW champion. You steal the point there. That's the third point you've stolen. Okay. Now this one is
I'm not good at music.
Oh, wait, is this one for me?
This one's for you now.
Okay.
Right.
Everyone,
I'm going to become Rikishi.
You can become Rikishi.
You're looking good, Dales.
Right. I'm glad he's doing it from that view, not the other one.
Sorry. Wait, hang on. Oh my God! What a legendary. Okay, right. Let's go for it. For the record,
I want to see you do this.
Yeah, everyone's good.
Everyone
You can look again. For anyone that's watching on Twitch, I think you're going to need to click the button called clip because this is going to be one of the most ridiculous things I've ever done.
I've seen you do a few things.
Yeah,
says a lot.
It's awkward because I've never made this noise in my life.
Because if you lose money over.
Oh, this is comedy gold. This is comedy gold.
Okay, right, here we go. I apologize in advance to everyone watching and listening, but it's like, and then that's about as good as I'm going to get. That's more a completely different person.
Is there no music after that?
There is music. Like, I'm actually surprised that was forgotten it.
Yeah, it's like I'm only really focusing on the intro and mainly from. I'm not gonna. I nearly gave it away, but there's a video game where I know the theme from, and I remember it being really funny that they didn't really render it very well, which is why my memory of it is
one of the best entrance themes, like guitar solo entrance themes ever.
Yeah, like
the sound is legendary. That's not quite how it goes, but whatever. Omer?
I've no idea, because I thought the horse thing, like Shayna Baszler uses the horse at the beginning, but if you're saying it's got like guitar solos, it's not that.
It does. Hang on, sorry, I'm giving too much away. So
it's sounding more and more like a ghost impression.
Yeah, I know. I've never made that noise in my life.
Blink twice if you need me to call you help. That's not, I'm going to go Shayna Baszler because that's the closest I've got. Like the horse noise at the beginning.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you the opportunity here to stay because it's going over to you. I'll do my best to try and.
Andy, do you have a thought on this?
Right, well, I'm not going to do this. That was referring to.
That?
I'll do the main solo.
Coronation Street.
It's still Coronation Street.
Yes, you think you got it?
I'm hopeful, but I'm not holding my breath.
Well, you're stealing a point if you get it right, so you got worth a stab in the dark.
If it's one stab in the dark, would it be Abdul? No. I would go for AEW, possibly.
Oh.
Could it be Hangman?
Oh, that is not. I can see.
I can see the resemblance because of the horse. If it was Adam Page, it would have been like that. It was actually the Four Horsemen's WCW theme.
I don't think I'd know that if I heard it, weirdly. Did they come out to it singularly, or when it was when it was Rick? Didn't he use his?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I've seen many of their tags.
No, and if I'm honest, I only know the theme from WCW Mayhem, and I remember the render was quite poor.
Oh dear! Right. Okay.
I've seen a suck at this. So
okay.
What we got?
I think you find that my horse noise is the greatest noise you've ever heard.
I'm not doubting that you are special.
Oh dear!
Right, I can't say I've ever made a horse noise in my life.
Right, for Tea and Tights podcast, the final one for you guys. If everyone else can look away.
Look away.
This will confuse you.
Most things do.
Go on the hammers. Okay, I think I got it.
Okay, go for it. Okay,
really?
guys, look back.
Okay, cool.
Even I'm confused as to what that was. It's an entrance thing, not a crowd chant.
You can open your lips.
I'm going to apologise on his behalf.
There you go.
He needs help.
That's almost like a chant.
Yeah, because I'm kind of more remembering the lyrics to it than I am the actual song.
If they don't get it.
Do you need the loo, Andy?
There we go. I don't know. I can't do any better.
I haven't got a Scooby.
I've not got Scooby judged on that. But yeah, the other guys, Darren Omer, chance to steal yet another point.
Only thing I think of that is that Ryback.
I was thinking Ryback.
You didn't want to give me a chance to embarrass myself one more time. You can't
feed me more. Was it Ryback?
Right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Oh, was that Ryback?
Ready?
No, yeah, we'll let him go.
Him. So.
Right. Okay.
They both said Ryback. God damn it!
Yeah.
Oh no, I think I'm thinking of the TNA.
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Since when even further?
Sorry, this is TNA thing.
Yeah.
It's Rob Van Dam. The whole Oh no, but it's the TNA thing.
Well, correct. It was Rob Van Dam. I thought he was doing Rob Van Dam. I thought he was doing crap.
Can I tell a very quick story about the Feed Me More thing? I think this is really funny. Maybe it's not. But for those of you that don't realize that Dow Jones is actually very, very charitable. When I did some charity things in Africa, I went to Nairobi. And weirdly, in these slums, they knew all the WWE wrestlers. It was amazing. And at the time, they were pushing Ryback. Yeah. And this is one of the most awkward moments in my life.
Oh, I know what you're going to say. Oh, my God.
Right. So I think you know exactly where this is going. So I've got all these kids and they're enamored that I know wrestling. So I'm doing like the Kofi Kingston, boom, boom, all this kind of stuff. And of course, Ryback was big at the time. So then I start going, feed me more. And then, as you can imagine, out of context, there is a video camera filming, and I'm basically getting 50, 60 children who are loving every second of this, just screaming at the top of their lungs, feed me more. And yeah, it didn't make me look very good.
That, compared to some of the stuff I've done, looks bad.
Right.
I'd be cancelled this year.
The final one for this round.
Oh, we've got one more.
Right. It's the final one. It's the final one. Are you ready?
You guys.
Okay, everyone else look away, please.
Who's singing? Am I singing?
This one's Omer.
Oh, it's me again. All right.
Last one. Okay, hopefully we'll have this one. Let me move you over.
Oh.
Okay. Everyone can look back. Oh,
he's back. Oh, it's two of him.
It's bad enough looking at one face.
Oh, that's so annoying because that's in the back of my head.
See, this is proof that Dale Jones and Alex Gilbert are two separate people.
He's talking.
I don't know. I don't think Dale's here at all. Nobody there is wearing green. I just can't get the tune in my head. I literally can't even. It's a lot of like bomber bombs, but that's about all I can do.
Bomber bombs.
It's a lot of bomber bombs, but it's not.
Look, it was the TNA theme. It was hard rock.
I think they're being a bit mean on you.
He's got some class.
When I give them the name, it specifies what company thing.
It did specify.
He did put when in his sort of time.
In my head, it just went Rob Van Dam, whole show.
I can't.
I can't. I can't remember the tune at all.
I think Dale was
when you sing it, it'll be when you sing it.
For the other guys, I think Dale will cotton on to this one. But a chance again,
Go on,
guys.
Dan.
To a point. This is the last one of this round, and you guys probably thinking, thank
need
God,
a point.
because I'm getting worn out doing this. Okay, here we go.
It's not exercise.
Why does it look like Santino Morella's Cobra's having like a seizure?
Go on, Dan. You seem to have it in your head.
I'm spinning music.
Okay.
Because it is for the big boss man.
It was indeed Big Boss Man's heel theme tune from WWE. You have stolen a point there. Well
Finally.
done. I think we're at the end of that round. Okay. Guys, we're on to round 4. Now. Okay.
We need a big comeback.
Big comeback, eh?
We need a big comeback. The unknown underdogs. Come on.
Round 4 is all about the land of extreme. It is ECW.
Oh, Dan, this is your house. This is your house.
Ooh, okay.
Right.
Not my house. Your house.
Dan and Andy. Tea and Tights. I prefer that name. Sorry, no offense to your names, guys. I'll just put Tea and Tights. Okay. Who did Tommy Dreamer defeat in a singles match at ECW Hardcore Heaven in 1997?
Cool.
Hardcore Heaven.
Tommy Dreamer won a match.
He actually did.
He actually did. He won a match and he didn't want to.
Tommy Dreamer's going to win, whether he wants to or not.
I think if it's that one, wasn't it Taz? But surely that's
Taz.
Raven.
Are you agreed on that?
Yeah, we'll go with Raven. It's his house. The CC Dub.
It's incorrect. It was actually Jerry Lawler.
Of course it was.
Was he invited? Yeah.
It was.
Of course it was.
Come on, Dan.
Yeah. There we go. Omer and Dal.
Okay.
At the 1998 Living Dangerously pay-per-view, who defeated Taz to win the ECW World Television Championship?
TV.
TV Championship.
Yeah, 1998 Living Dangerously pay-per-view. Who defeated Taz to win the ECW World Television Championship?
Gone past the Sabu. Yeah, gone past the Sabu thing.
Yep.
I don't think it's not Van Dam because that would have been later.
Yeah, for the TV title. Yeah, he held that until the dying day, didn't? Well, no, until Rhino took it.
So that's them out of the way. Who did he feud with? Weren't Carino, weren't Credible.
Who else had the TV title?
Yeah.
In 98.
Weren't a Dudley.
No.
Taz Storm.
Taz dropped it. Taz rarely lost clean, so to drop the
I can't think who he would have lost to. Because Mike Awesome, it wasn't TV, it was the world title.
That was the world, and then he dropped it. I don't know if he wanted him because he dropped it back to him. The fan cam footage of that one.
I can't figure that one out.
Taz,
Sabu.
Was it?
I'm going with Sabu.
It's either Sabu or Bam Bam. When he put him through the stage.
Yes, because he goes through the ring and the pin. Was that for the title?
A different answer each. So Omer thinks Bam Bam or Sabu, and Val thinks Sabu. So
I'm going to now go Bam Bam because of what Omar just said. Goes through the ring, pinfall.
Yeah, let's go Bam Bam.
Yeah, let's go Bam Bam.
Bigelow.
You agreed on Bam Bam Bigelow?
Human something.
Points to the team. It was Bam Bam Bigelow.
Well done.
I knew that.
I always think of that era as being like earlier or later.
Now, this is a moment Dale Jones got to remember where Omer came in for the save.
He did come in for the save.
Omer came in for the save.
He did.
Okay, Tea and Tights. Here we go. For you, Sabu, Rob Van Dam, and Taz took on the team of who in a 6-man tag match in the main event of ECW November to Remember 1998.
That's hard. That is hard.
Can you give me the names again?
Yep, Sabu, Rob Van Dam, Taz took on the team of who in a 6-man tag match in the main event of ECW November to Remember in 1998.
That is hard.
It could be, but I'm not sure, the Gangsters and Spike Dudley. Or it could possibly be the Triple Threat. God, that is a difficult one. Are you going to be able to help me at all on this, Andy?
Not really. Hardcore wrestling is not my what I watch. So I know you love ECW.
I do. Yeah. Not that you'd know that from my previous answer. Let's go for it. Let's go for the Triple Threat.
Triple Threat.
Okay, who you go for?
Triple Threat.
I need the names.
Oh, sorry. Shane Douglas, Chris Candido, and Bam Bam Bigelow.
Sorry, say that again.
Shane Douglas.
Yep.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah.
And Chris Candido.
Very well done. That is the correct answer.
Should be a point each, shouldn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Well, mine's one of them because we've already done it, man.
That was incorrect. I like Omer's answer to that on the bit of paper there. Okay, Team Fragility. I
lost that when I was 15.
That was careless.
Now who can't hear who? Okay. Who defeated Steve Corino in a singles match at ECW Heatwave in 1999?
Tajiri.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
from there when they was. Hold on. If it's behind me, is that cheating?
Well, sort of.
I think. Are
you going to stop me? I think it might be.
Dock points.
Public warning.
It's in a wrestling match. No wonder you're losing.
No cheat.
I'll go that as well. I'll go Yoshihiro Tajiri at the time.
Yeah, I think.
Is that what you're going with, Tajiri? Mm-hmm. You are incorrect.
Ah, sorry.
It was surprisingly Francine.
No.
Right.
I don't remember that.
Don't remember that one.
No.
Nope. I know what I'm going to be watching later.
And that's why I didn't watch ECW.
Okay, team one.
A
bit of a outside the box question. This one's a bit different.
Okay.
Before the E in ECW meant extreme, it was E for Eastern. Who was the very first ECW champion? Now, WWE do not recognize holders before Shane Douglas renamed the title Extreme. Who was the first ECW champion before?
Eastern Championship Wrestling. They used to bring in loads of WWE guys at the beginning.
That's a good question.
One of the ones they used to bring in a lot was Jimmy Snuka. I don't think he was a champion. Jesus, this is difficult. It wasn't Sandman.
Scorpio for a time over there.
Tuchel was the NWA champion at the time. He wasn't the ECW champion. Definitely. Jesus.
Hypnotoad.
Glory.
It wasn't. Okay.
I'm gonna have to push you for an answer in a moment.
I'm thinking an ex-WWE guy, big, muscular. It wasn't Randy Savage. Do you want to go with Snooker?
Snooker, the Superfly Jimmy Snooker.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Ah!
You had my heart going there.
I mind going there.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't,
That is
wouldn't have got it. Oh, yes.
There you go. Legendary.
Is that a repurposed Young Buck or no? It's a repurposed Elvis, isn't it?
This is made a long time ago. That one, very
Okay.
good gift. Okay, sorry.
Final round. Another bit of a different question for you guys.
Here we go.
In 1995, Sabu was blacklisted by ECW. He was originally scheduled to compete in a three-way dance match for the ECW tag titles. However, Sabu accepted a booking elsewhere despite originally agreeing to the ECW date, which led to Paul Heyman firing Sabu live on microphone at an ECW show. Which promotion did Sabu agree a booking with instead?
Was it WCW? Was it Nitro?
Was it the start of his contract there? But not contract.
I feel like it's if I gun to my head, WCW.
I know you got in trouble with taking some WCW bookings. Because he wouldn't,
95.
95. That might be early though. No. See, 95 was
Nitro.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was in the early Nitros. I'm sure.
Yeah,
it's
you're
like 3
right.
or 4.
Because 95 was still kind of gimmicky, cartoony, and that's where they were interrupting. I mark everything off of. Yeah, no, I'd agree with you there. WCW or Nitro or.
I can't think who it wasn't. WWF. I don't think.
No, because they wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have been in trouble for taking those bookings because it was worked out. There was the angle with Lawler and everything.
Yeah, let's go with World Championship Wrestling.
WCW. WCW.
You are incorrect. It was New Japan Pro Wrestling.
New Japan.
Yep, I knew that one.
Oh, 5 stars then. Let's get Dave Meltzer in here.
Okay, guys, final round. This is all based on stables. Factions.
Not Dave Meltzer.
Whichever you want to call it.
Okay, factions.
Okay,
Now, this is a
TNA.
faction right here.
In TNA, who were the original 5 members of the stable Fortune? The original 5 members.
So that was Kaz.
Yep.
AJ Styles.
Yep.
Beer Money, Robert Roode, and James Storm. Now, I'm trying to. Is Matt Morgan or Doug Richards? Or Flair himself?
It was Flair himself, I think. I don't think he was just in a manager's role. I think he did
Because
wrestle.
I think technically altogether there were probably 7, and I think you're right.
The theme tune to that one.
With Richards and Morgan
the
as
original
being
5.
6
I
and
want the
7.
original 5.
Flair would be in the original 5.
Right, so you're going with Flair,
Kaz,
Kazarian, AJ Styles, James
Robert
Storm,
Roode,
Andy Roode.
and
Those 5. You are correct.
Oh, well done.
Nice,
Well deserved.
And then Doug Richards was got.
We've got to name every member.
Say no more. Say no more. Because
I finally get to know something. I want to show off.
Yeah, no. It's just because I don't want it to have an impact on this question. Because the follow-up question is for Gal and Omer is name the other 4 members to later join Fortune.
No.
I
wonder if this would have been a golden brilliant question for Fentos.
This would have been for Fentos. This is where I need to take Fentos in. Can
we do?
Should we just have fun and just name random people?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot in TNA that were random.
Yeah, Shark Boy.
People who were in TNA.
Curryman.
Curryman. Oh, I was watching his match yesterday. That's a brilliant.
Okay, guys, can we take the question because we're running out of time. Sorry, guys.
Oh God, yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Doc McStuffins.
Tony Stark. No. Okay.
And
no, the answer.
Pass.
The answers were Christopher Daniels, Doug Williams, Rob Terry, and Matt Morgan.
Rob Terry. I had the 3. I couldn't figure out who the 4th one was.
Bob Geldof.
Right, team number 1 the Giants. Name the founding 4 members of Bullet Club.
Tamatonga.
The founding 4 members.
Good. I actually watched the
Devitt. Or Fergal Devitt, Prince Devitt, Tamatonga, Bad Luck Farley, and Machine Gun Carl Anderson.
Yes!
Bingo! He is on a roll.
Legend. Yeah. Well done.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Team 2, Omer and Dow. Okay. According to the records, who was the 4th man to officially join NWO, Black and White, the original NWO, after Hogan, Hall, and Nash?
Was it DiBiase?
If it was, you'd know.
Hang on. I think it's DiBiase.
Are you going with DiBiase?
For time, we're running out of time. Yeah, DiBiase.
You are correct. It was trillionaire Ted DiBiase.
It's fated, that, wasn't it?
I thought he was just a backer. I didn't think he became an actual member. I thought he was just a backer.
He was the 4th member. Yeah, it kind of, you read about 30 pages down, then you run out and get annoyed with how many members they had. So yes. Okay.
Right,
back to Tights. For your final
Dennis
question.
Rodman. Who thought that was Dennis Rodman?
Okay, guys. Here we go. Right.
Well, we do acknowledge the chat. Hello.
Right, guys, we need to stick to this now. We run out of time. Right, the Core was a stable created in WWE featuring 3 former members of the Nexus who aligned with one another.
Later, Wade Barrett.
Name the 4 members of the Core.
Wade Barrett, Justin Gabriel, Heath Slater, and Ezekiel Jackson.
You are hang on.
I would have forgotten about Ezekiel Jackson. Well done,
Most people
sir.
did.
Okay, final question of the game goes to Omer and Dow. A stable called the Union were made up of 4 WWE wrestlers who rebelled against the corporate ministry. Dow's face is lighting up. Name all 4 members of the Union.
Mick Foley or Mankind.
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock.
I can see the picture of them all leaning over the rope.
And I think the Big Show.
Yeah.
Right, run through them again, your mic cut out.
2 secs. Was it? Go on, do that again, just make sure I'm with you.
So Ken Shamrock.
Yeah.
Then we had Mankind or Mick Foley.
Yeah, Mick.
Then I had Test. And then I think it's Big Show.
Test is the only one I'm wavering on there, but the others definitely. There's a photo of them all leaning over the rope, and I think one of them's holding a 2x4.
Yeah.
Oh,
the classic.
I think that's Test.
No, not the Godfather. You go on Test.
So you're going with Mankind, Big Show, Ken Shamrock, and Test.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Bang. Yeah.
Right. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to add up the final scores here.
Good game.
Even with that comeback at the end, there's no way we got enough.
I feel like we were quite literally holding that.
See, my faction knowledge was bang on.
It was.
My music knowledge was just nowhere.
This is what happens when marks get involved in wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, harsh words.
We are just fans.
In Hammerlock, we had a guy called Mark that we just called Super Mark, and he just did like backflips and super kicks constantly. It was amazing. He was really good, and he like trained up for like 6 months or so. We put him on like a Friends and Family show. He was amazing. I think he wrestled Zack Sabre Jr. He just never appeared again. He was done, gone, disappeared off the face of the planet. Started getting in good shape, everything. Nice dude.
Mark, if you're watching, come back.
Yeah, you were good, man. You were good. There's a couple of guys like that.
There's always a place for you.
While Kieran's doing all the adding up, thanks everyone for watching on the old YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Good stuff.
Indeed.
Al Jones understands. Do it now. Go for it. Tea and Tights.
Tea and Tights is the premier British podcast for wrestling. If you go on, you can follow us on bodyslam.net. You can follow us on Spotify. Tea and Tights do 2 to 3 shows a week. We do an NXT UK review. We do a fantastic roundup of the British wrestling scene. And we also have regular interviews, including available now, an interview with the cheating,
yes.
winner of this was Mr.
Dirty Hill. Dirty Hill. Right, what we got?
Thank you.
Yeah, we're all waiting for you.
And it was a lot closer than everyone probably thought. Fentos did get that question right, by the way, about the further 4 members of Fortune. I thought he might. Okay, the final scores are in. Dan and Andy finished on 9. The winners in advancing,
11.
Omer and Dal on 11 points. It was that close.
That's what I thought. That's what I had in my head.
Really stole it.
Oh,
Was
got a trophy. Where did you get that?
Round 3, where they stole the points. That was where it really changed. But you guys were fantastic. Thank you so much for joining.
Have you got a left pipe?
Bang, bang.
Have you got a left pipe? We can take somebody's knee out. Wait.
Quick, yes. Injury angles. They can't be done anymore.
Winners.
Yeah, fantastic, guys. Yeah, Omer,
I had so much fun, man.
Are advancing through to the next round. Join us next week at 7:30 again here on Wednesday live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, where we will see the team of Clementine and Mr. Charles Crowley teaming up against What Culture's Simon Miller and Big Wavy Roy Johnson. What a matchup that's going to be amazing. To put their knowledge to the test. Tea and Tights, guys. Dan and Andy, thank you so much for joining us. You played fantastic. Brilliant. I'll never ever forget.
Losers.
Thank you for having us.
Who did they ever beat?
We were the unknown underdogs. We weren't expected. Enhancement talent.
Check out Tea and Tights podcast. I'm sure UKPW will share the information on our social media platforms. Omer, it's great to see you after all these years. Looking really well. Thank you for cameos of your little signs there and your answers, including multiple appearances from the name of Donald Trump. Brilliant. Al Jones, our reigning UKPW champion. Thanks again. Well played, guys.
Can't sleep. Must paint.
Must do it. Yeah, and thanks, guys, for watching at home. It's been fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. We will see you next week at 7:30 p.m. Clementine, Mr. Charles Crowley versus Big Wavy Roy Johnson and What Culture Simon Miller. So, yeah, that's brilliant, guys. We'll see you then. Take care.
We will be watching. See ya.